And look for a roll call, Bob.
Yes, sir. So, Chair Hippel, what I will do is I'll do a roll call vote to verify the members that we have present. I'll begin with the voting members. If the voting member is not present, I'll move on to the alternate for that locality. As a quick reminder, per the new Code of Virginia rules for conducting virtual meetings, you are required to be on camera for your attendance to be noted and your votes to be able to be recorded. So I ask if our voting members could please stay on camera, and that's very much appreciated. And also, just a quick reminder, as we're all multitasking here, would ask that you stay on mute until you're called upon to give input. So thank you very much. I'll go ahead with the roll call. From the city of Chesapeake, Mayor Rick West.
I am present.
Thank you, Mayor. From the city of Franklin, Mayor Kaplan, Mayor Paul Kaplan.
I'm present.
Thank you, sir. From Gloucester County, Supervisor Philip Bazzani. Supervisor Bazzani. I'll move on to the alternate, Supervisor Christopher Hudson. Supervisor Hudson. Moving on to the city of Hampton, Mayor Jimmy Gray.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Isle of Wight County, Supervisor Rudolph Jefferson. Supervisor Jefferson. James City County, Supervisor Michael Hippel.
Present.
Thank you, sir. Newport News, City of Newport News, Mayor Philip Jones. Mayor Jones. We'll move on to alternate, Councilmember Cleon Long.
I'm present.
Thank you, sir. From the city of Norfolk, Mayor Kenneth Alexander.
Present.
Thank you, Mayor. From the city of Portsmouth, Mayor Shannon Glover. Mayor Glover. The alternate is Councilmember Yolanda Thomas.
Present.
Thank you. From the city of Poquoson, Mayor David Hucks.
Present.
Thank you, Mayor. From Southampton County, Supervisor William Gillette. Supervisor Gillette. From the city of, I'm sorry, Supervisor Gillette. Okay, let's move on to the city of Suffolk. Mayor Mike Dooman. Mayor Dooman. Alternate voting member is Councilmember Leroy Bennett. Councilman Bennett. On to the city of Virginia Beach, Mayor Bobby Dyer.
Ready to go.
Thank you, Mayor. On to city of Williamsburg, Mayor Doug Pons.
I too am ready to go.
Thank you, Mayor. York County, Supervisor Tom Shepard. Supervisor Shepard. Alternate member is Supervisor Sheila Knoll. Supervisor Knoll. Okay, on to our General Assembly members from the Virginia Senate, Senator Angelia Williams-Graves. Senator. Also, Senator Mamie Locke.
It's Mamie, but present.
Oh, thank you. My apologies, Senator. From the Virginia House of Delegates, Delegate Benita Anthony.
Present.
From the Virginia House of Delegates, Delegate Gian Ward. Delegate Ward. From Virginia Department of Transportation, Chris Hall.
Present.
Virginia Port Authority, Stephen Edwards. Alternate Barb Nelson.
Present.
From the Transportation District Commission on Hampton Roads, William Harrell.
I am present.
And from Williamsburg Area Transit Authority, Matthew Scalia.
Present.
Thank you. Is there anyone I miss who has since joined us?
Mayor Glover.
Mr.
DRPT.
Oh, fantastic. Mayor Shannon Glover, present from the city of Portsmouth. Thank you, Mayor. Mr. Mahaley, can you confirm we have a quorum, please?
Yes, we have a voting and a meeting quorum, and I did get Zach Trogdon from DRPT as well.
Zach Trogdon, and we also have some Caldwell Transportation Board members. Mr. Stan, Fred Stan, I see you present, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any other CTB members? And then let me pause and apologize anyone who I may have overlooked or any mispronunciations that I made as I went through the rule. But Mr. Chairman, you do have a quorum, sir.
Thank you very much, and thank you for everybody spending a little bit of time this morning with us and going over this. I know that Thursday with the snow, we weren't able to take care of everything we needed to, so I'm going to be quick with your time this morning. And before we get started, I'd like to do a moment of silence for Olive White Board of Supervisor member and HRTPO chair of last year, William McCarty, and all of his dedicated work and for him and his family. So if I could have a moment of silence for William and all his hard work that he did for us. Thank you. Thank you very much. And also, I'd like to add a moment of silence, too, for the two officers in Virginia Beach who had such a tragic loss to the community and the dedication these officers shared for our community and Virginia Beach as well, protecting each and every one of us. So if I could have a moment of silence for both of those officers, please, today. Thank you. All right. Next, we'll move.
Thank you for your caring and fellowship, my friends.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And we're definitely supporting Virginia Beach and all you're going through, and the loss of those two officers is definitely a tragic loss to all of our communities in Hampton Roads. Next will be the approval of the agenda. So if when we make a motion, if you'll say your name as you make a motion for approval of the agenda, and then the second, if you'll make that as well, so that Bob can record your names.
Bob, got a motion to approve.
Did you get those?
Okay, so I have a motion from Mayor Dyer from Virginia Beach. Is there a second?
Second, Tom Shepard.
Second by Tom Shepard from York County.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, next we'll move into the public comment. Bob, you want to lead us through?
Yes, sir. We have not received any submitted public comments leading up to today's meeting. Is there anyone who would like to address the HRTPO board? Please indicate by saying aye. Mr. Chairman, I don't see or hear from anyone who would like to address the board, sir. Back to you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, next on our agenda is approval of consent items. Bob, you want to run us through those?
Yes, sir. And thank you, everybody, for joining us for a couple of time-sensitive actions that we needed today. Your consent agenda item today includes the minutes from our last TPO board meeting and, of course, our monthly financial report. We are also asking for approval of our proposed work program amendment for this year. Our regional performance measures and targets, that's time-sensitive action that we need today to be able to send that report on to our federal partners. We're asking for approval of that report today, as well as the State of Transportation and Hampton Roads final report. You also have in your consent agenda some updates to our personnel manual that our Personnel and Budget Committee worked on and recommend to you today. An appointment for a new chair for our Community Advisory Committee, and a couple of transportation improvement programs.
Thank you.
Or TIP amendments that are necessary for us to stay in compliance and keep our projects moving. Mr. Chairman, I would recommend that you consider a motion in a second and a vote to approve today's consent agenda as presented.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
all right, I just have one correction for the minutes. In the minutes where there was a discussion regarding the primary and secondary road fund, there's a comment attributed to me, and I didn't make the comment, so I'm not sure how you find the right person, but it's a comment referencing that I indicated that Hampton was a part of the western side of Tide or Hampton Roads, and we wouldn't benefit from the fund. So I'm not sure how you correct that. It's just that I didn't make the comment.
Thank you, sir. Bob?
Yes, we would be happy to make that. We'd be happy to make that adjustment, sir, to the minutes. Mayor Grace, to be certain, could you please reference that page number, sir, of those minutes? I appreciate your help with this, Mayor. But do want to be certain that we get that corrected.
All right, page 5 of the minutes.
Yes, sir. I see it. Thank you, sir. We will make that adjustment.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right. Do I have a motion for approval?
Shepherd, so moved.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Any discussion on the item? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, did you have something? No, okay. All right. Ayes carry, and we'll move on to any old or new business, Bob, for the group.
No, sir. Mr. Chairman, I just want to again express my appreciation for everybody fitting this into what I know are busy schedules. So thank you so much to everyone that joined us this morning.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate your time this morning, and be safe out there, and meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care.